What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army. So Pete, this morning we went live for the Air Jordan 4 West Cements. Now, JD Sport exclusive access was supposed to have dropped the pairs at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time like they always do. Now look, the pairs ain't really going for much right now, Army, but I still feel like the big sizes 11.5 on up is going to get up out of here. Smaller sizes, you may be able to get them joints for retail on release day. Some people may be able to get their sizes for less than retail, like size 8 through like 10. Y'all low-key be lucky because most of them pairs in y'all sizes be going less than retail. And again, Army, we have to get off the live because they didn't drop them at the certain time. Now, by the time this video does go live, potentially the West Cement 4s could have already dropped on JD Sport Finish Line. So if they did, make sure y'all let me know in the comment section below if y'all did wind up getting the pair. If not, people saying that they might do the online ship to me on JD Sport Finish Line tomorrow. So maybe we just double back and do it tomorrow. But needless to say, Army, needless to say, we will be going live again this Saturday for the Air Jordan 4 West Cement. While we was live, while we was live, Army, and I'm silly in the morning, Army. I'm filming this early, but while we was live, remember the Army called them the Wet 4s. So like that's the name of them joints from now on, Army, the Wet 4s. But again, let me know if y'all plan on copping them. Also, Army, look, whatnot, I'm just waiting on the 4s to get here. Soon, and I don't want to do the live until the 4s get here. And I just did a crazy buyout from my man's Scotty from Soul Steel, Army. So when I say more bangers, like we almost at that 500 bookmark, and I want this to be one of the biggest whatnots I've done. My year 3s, my year 4s, some other early stuff. I got the white cement. I keep calling them joints white cements, y'all. The cement gray Air Jordan 3s. I did the review yesterday. Check it out. I will have a pair for those, you know, on whatnot as well, y'all. So we got some early pieces. And we was talking about a sneaker that don't drop until next year, Army. And when I first heard the news about these, I was just like, dang, Jordan Brand, y'all on that? But I feel like Jordan Brand is years too late. So let me just speed it up, Army. Air Jordan 1, 85 high, breads dropping Valentine's Day weekend, All-Star weekend, 2025. Retail will be $250. Now, when I first heard the news, I instantly got on Instagram and kind of chopped it up, talked about it. Now, here's my thing with this, Army. And low key, I kind of want to just sit back and chill and talk. Here's my thing about this. They are still going to sell out. Me and a member of the Army made a bet during the live. He said, break, they gonna sit. These joints not selling out. This is, if not the most popular Air Jordan 1 of all time. The band joint. Mike couldn't even play in this color on the court unless they paid the fine for him to wear the joints. You know what I'm saying? So this is one of the most iconic Air Jordans of all time. It ain't the best Air Jordan of all time. That goes to the Black Cement 3s. But we made a bet saying that I believe that these joints are going to sell out. He don't think that these joints is going to sell out. Here's the issue. We've seen price increase on Air Jordans over the years. It ain't nothing new. OG Air Jordans wasn't, and I'm talking about OG Air Jordan 1s. They wasn't even $100 when they first came out. You know, when they cycled back around in like 2013, it was 120. Then they went to like 140. Then they went to like 160. Then they went to like 180. Then so it's like over the years, we've gradually seen this increase in price on retro ones. And it's always been it's always just been like a push. Like Nike gonna continue just to push us until we push back. But this 200 retail to 250, it's a smack. Like Nike just like, hey, like we coming for it all. You know what I'm saying? Like this wasn't a gradual increase. This was a little $50 increase. Let's rewind it back a little bit. Air Jordan 11s. Over the last couple years, we've seen that increase. I remember like let's talk about when the Legend Blues dropped in 2014. They was like 175. We looking at a 230, 230. I don't even be knowing the prices of mics now, Army. Is all over the place. Some mics is 180, some is 190, some is 200, some 210, some 215, some 220, some 225, some 250. It's all over the place. It's seeming like they put in this Air Jordan 1 Bread High 85 in like a collab. Like, this is the same price we paying for like J Balvin's. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, Army, again, this wasn't they're gonna jump from 200 to 210 or 200 to 220, 200 to 2. They just gave us a $50 juggler. Now the thing is, Nike, Jordan brand, y'all are about 4 to 5 years behind with this one. Y'all should have hit us with a $50 increase when shoes were selling out and resellers was buying all of these joints. Most of these shoes is sitting now. So Nike trying to get their get back. These metallic 85s that they just dropped, them joints, 140, 150 right now. That's a $50 loss as far as retail for them. So we gonna get that back on the Bread 85s. And these Bread 85s is gonna sell out. In Chicago, they gonna sell out. And you gotta remember, it's not like the 85 highs is at JD Sport, Finish Line, Dick's Sporting Good, DTLR, Shoe Palace, all the other ones. It's not like these are Nike Tier Zero neighborhood joints. Neighborhood joints might not even get them either. Possibly though. So we already know that it's gonna be a little bit more limited than just your Air Jordan 1 metallic golds. You know, like, speaking of, got them for retail if anybody need them about 3 weeks early. If y'all need them, shout out to the D9, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all need them, hit your boy up. But these is gonna do what it do. And my only thing again, like Nike, y'all are behind. Y'all should have did this when Muggs had that COVID money. When Muggs' priority for sneakers was up to here. People's sneaker priority is like here. And that's people with money, and that's what people who got money but don't want to spend. That's what people who struggling right now. Like, Nike not even looking at that. Nike just like, we need our get back. But again, y'all get back is far gone, bro. Far gone. So I can kind of see what my man's talking about is nobody gonna pay that $250. But you also got to think, bro, you got people who pay $250 plus on not as cool Air Jordans as the 85. We just gotta realize, like, again, Nike's just trying to get their get back. They know they've lost a lot of money, and why not add 50? And I'm not saying it's right, Army. I'm not trying to justify this at all. I'm just looking at it from a business aspect, and why not put that extra $50 on a shoe that they know is guaranteed to sell out? Like, I honestly would be surprised if these sit, bro. And again, it wasn't just one person that said that they think that these joints are gonna sit. I just think that this was a move by Nike. They like, well, people already paid $250, $300, $400 for the Air Jordan ones that they want as far as resale. So why wouldn't they pay $250 retail? And again, Army, you got to think about this. I can see if all of the other previous Air Jordan 1 Breads were selling less than retail. The Bread 2016s, those still $500 plus shoe. The band with the X, 1,000 or 2 bands depending on what size it is. 2013s is probably up. 2001s is like, all of the Bread ones are up. So what you gonna do? You gonna pay $500 plus for a 2016 pair? You gonna pay 2 bands for the joint with the X on the back? Or are you gonna get them that $250 retail? At the end of the day, it's still cheaper than all of the other Air Jordan 1 Breads that previously dropped. So in their eyes, you winning. You ain't gotta go out there and pay that extra money. We're gonna lay out the red carpet for these. We're gonna give them special packaging. We're gonna give them special leather. We're gonna try to make these as close to that. Like, I get the whole spiel, Army. I get it. And it's gonna work. Now, I can't say it's gonna work for every single rip, but Nike gonna be real strategic with their drops now, y'all. I hate to be the one to say it, but other than the Air Jordan 1, what's another popular one? Air Jordan 4. We seen what they did. Every Air Jordan 4 is what? $215 to $220. That didn't already have their price increase. Before that, it was what? The Retro 11s. Those didn't already went up. Those like what? $230, $235? I guarantee y'all, Retro 11s is gonna go up again. And if they hitting us with a $50 increase, and again, Army, it's not a $50 increase on every single Air Jordan 1. It wouldn't even make sense. But the ones we know are gonna sell out, we gonna hit y'all with that $250. Retro 11s, I would not be surprised if we get $300 retail Retro 11 soon. I won't be surprised because your average sneakerhead will pay $300 for a pair of Retro 11s. And that's resale. Some $350, $400. So again, Nike is just behind the curve as far as really trying to get this money. There's really no resale money right now in this point. Again, with Wine Time 2018, y'all making a killing because people will still pay that $250 because they selling the joints for $500, $400, $600. You may be getting 10 shoes out of the year that you really can make some bread on now. And that's just from a resale standpoint, Army. I want to do a whole video talking about the current state of is sneakers dead? Is resale dead? It's not. It's really not. It just ain't what it used to be. You had a lot of people who got into sneakers because of this, not because of this. Like, I ain't gonna hold y'all, Army. Y'all know I sell shoes. But before I was selling them, I was collecting and rocking. You know what I'm saying? People just got into it just to make money. They made a couple dollars during COVID, a little bit after COVID. Now they can't make no money. Now sneakers is dead. It's not dead, bro. Again, this is the best time to be a sneakerhead. This is the best time to be a sneakerhead, yo. I mean, other than a couple shoes that drop like Balvin's. Balvin's is probably like the only shoe that we really probably had to pay resale for. Unless y'all wanted the Travis's. But other than that, we ain't really paid resale for nothing in a long time. Now, if y'all do the Dunks and the Action Bronsons and all that other stuff and y'all paying, because to be honest, it's not really Nike that's got all the resale money. It's like Asics, New Balance, all these joints that I'm really not paying attention. These are ones that's hitting people's pockets. Yeezys, Adidas, what was hitting our pockets 5 years ago is not hitting our pockets now. But I always feel like it's a circle. Like, things is gonna get back to what it was or it could have been or should have been. Like, things don't stay the same forever, y'all. Like, it might be another up or it could get worse. I don't know. But one thing I do know is that those Air Jordan 1 Bread 85s will sell out. And I'm gonna get on Instagram and I'm gonna make a post and just see. Y'all buying them? They're gonna sit. Because again, if you don't have a pair of Jordan 1 Breads in your collection, I guarantee you're gonna at least try to spend that $250 before you try to spend more money on getting an older pair. And if these is as close, like I'm telling y'all, Army, I'm hearing like, bruh, like they rizzing these for the new kids. You know, the young generation like to say riz. Hopefully I'm even using that in the proper term, but they hyping these joints up. Again, not even to mention, Army, look, I said this. Valentine's Day, I want to say dropping on Valentine's Day. So look, if I don't want to spend the $250, baby, you know, for Valentine's Day, just grab me them new Jordans. $250. I mean, most gifts now, Army, is what? Stuff ain't cheap. Like, these could be a Valentine's Day gift. Check. Next up, All-Star Weekend. This is probably one of the, I don't think no All-Star Weekend is as big as 2020 Chicago. And I'm gonna have to do content on that too. I still feel like that was the best All-Star Weekend ever. But it's All-Star Weekend. People spending. We gonna get drops. People gonna be like, it's just a time. All-Star Weekend and sneakers just go hand in hand. It's a time. So you already got that energy from All-Star Weekend with all these dope drops. And on top of that, Army, the number one thing is tax time. Nothing sits during tax time. And these classics, these are selling out. So I leave my argument right there, Army. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think the Air Jordan 185 Breads is going to sell out? Do you think it's going to sit? I'm going to cop my pair. They not going to go less than retail. So I'm going to have to spend that $250 retail. Like, we can always say, oh, we got to stop. We got to boycott. We got to stop spending this money with Nike. I can say that as much as, Army, I can say that on a live with 10,000 people on there, y'all. Let's not buy these. Let's let these sit. Nike doing us wrong. They increasing the price on these. But I've been saying for years, Nike is the biggest reseller. I mess with Nike, but Nike paying $20 to get these made. Nike makes the biggest profit margin. And it's their shoe. They can do that. It's their shoe, it's their company, but they making the biggest profit margin. Y'all do the math. Let's just say because of the economy, it no longer costs $20 to make a shoe, which it probably does. I think they used to say like $5, $10 to make a shoe, but let's just say $20 to make a shoe, and they selling them $250 after tax. Y'all do the math. Y'all do the math, Army. Y'all do the math. So again, let me know. Let me know what y'all plan on doing. Y'all plan on copping them? Y'all plan on letting them sit? Let your boy know in the comment section below. And other than that, Army, I love you guys. Smash that thumbs up. We got more videos like this. Again, I'm starting up a podcast where we just talk about these things, because it's definitely something to talk about. Fours, I feel like, is going to get driven to the ground with these new RMs. Retro 11s, I feel like, going to go up. But we're going to talk about that in the live very, very soon, Army. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Smash that thumbs up. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vote. Unbreakable Army staying strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones and, of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old tough, but he get him easy. Yours old him first season. Them most beefy looking like two laughs. Two less cause your ass taking